Hello and welcome. This is CST 105, exercise 8, where we are having a hand class. So let's get started. So in 4, we are declaring a private list of cards. In line 6, the public hand method is a default constructor that assigns an empty hand. And in line 9 is an overloaded constructor accepting an array list of cards. Line 10 assigns an array list of cards to our hand. And line 13, right there, is a public add card to hand method with no return, with a parameter with array list of cards with name received cards. In line 14 is a for loop, and we loop until we reach the number of cards given. Each one gets added to hand. And then in line 19 is a public return int hands total method. In lines 20 through 23, we're declaring and initializing our variables and setting our string to equal nothing. And in line 25, we're entering a for loop. Sorry, let's scroll up. A for loop until we reach the hand size. So we continue the loop until we reach the hand size. So we enter the try, which is where we expect an error. So we're looking for, I'll explain that in a bit. We're assigning a string of variables while removing special characters, in a sense of, in a deck we have kings, queens, and jacks, and aces. So we're looking for those special characters. Once we've come across, I'll explain it in a bit. So line 29, we're converting the string to an int to assign a number. And in 30, we're adding a number to a sum of cards. In line 32, we are catching the error, which is caught, and we're looking for king, queen, and jack specifically to equal the sum of plus 10 to sum of cards. Or else an ace, which adds 1 to total aces. Then we're going to enter our for loop until we reach total aces in hand. We're going to enter the if sum of a card plus 11 is less than 21. So if it's less than 21, then the ace will equal 11, or else the sum of the card will be plus 1. And then in line 54, we're going to return the sum of cards and send it back to the main class. And in line 57, we're doing a public no return show hand method. And we're going to enter a loop until hand size is met, and the system will print each iteration. And I made some changes in main, and the changes would be in line 16, where the hand class, we're naming the object current hand, where the overloaded constructor, and pass it to the array list using a deal cards method. Right here. And line 17, we're telling the system to print. And 19, we're printing out the sum of cards using hand total method. And that's all. Let's run our code. And here we are. We're going to give it 51. And then our sum of hand value is 330. Ace of diamonds, jack of spades, three of clubs. And okay.